Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? It's morning for me. Y'all might be taking a dump. Y'all might be, I don't know, eating food right now, but we are going estate sailing together today on this beautiful journey. And this estate sale has some shit that I actually want, which is a problem because when you have expectations, they are likely to get shattered in this game. But there are a couple of vintage Lego sets. Y'all know, I've always been a Lego connoisseur. I have a crazy collection from when I was a kid, and they have some 90s Lego that I want, so I'm gonna see if I can get it for the low at this estate sale today, and maybe I'll find some clothes too. Smash the like button. Everything will be on the website, thriftheavenvintage.com. And let's hope and pray for the best.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Okay, y'all, so we have entered the estate sale, and I have to do a play-by-play voiceover analysis of what occurred in this sale. So I was looking for one specific set somewhere on the wall. I turned the corner, then bam! Pinocchio blocked the view, but I think the guy right there, who's like 4 feet away, grabbed the one thing I wanted for my personal collection, and that's why you never can go into an estate sale with expectations. But I did check the price, and this Harry Potter set was $100, which is like a max sold comp, so I think I would have been paying an extremely pretty penny for that one piece for my collection. As I examined some of their other prices, yeah, they were out of there. I looked through these small poly bags, $8 to $12 a piece, which was a little bit criminal. This shit's like retail, bro.
Yeah,
Trippy. Now I did catch them slipping on one piece. This was priced at $6. It's worth about $32 complete. It was missing one piece and the minifigure, which they did not bother to say, so that was really annoying. But everything else was modern and overpriced. Again, just outlandish behavior out here.
those are pretty dope.
Yeah, these are they sealed? Like unopened?
Yeah, it looks like, well,
Yeah, because I think this one is
that's a little
like,
dicey.
I think this one's like a bill, this one's like a bill. I'm pretty sure like 120. So again, taxation without representation. They were charging $80 on two sets that are worth $100 to $120. I don't know if you want to spend $80 to make $20 to $40. That seems redonkulous out here in these streets, man. When I die, I'm blessing at my estate sale. Praise God. Oh, and then I found this little Lego instruction book, which was not priced, and y'all won't believe what they did on this one. What's up, baby?
Oh, gangs here.
I know. Dude, I was hoping to grab like 2 of the Lego sets, and they got cooked like right before me. No, I mean, there's some like toy collectors though, like in the city, and they weren't here, so I was like, wait a second.
It's expensive, man.
Really?
No wonders are expensive.
Did you get it?
No, $150.
It was what?
$150. Oh, the game is, it's just a case, there's no game in there.
Oh, wow.
I got the G.
That's hard.
Texas.
That's hard. Big Snoop. Dane actually has some like decent teeth. That's awesome. I was too busy being perplexed by the Lego. Anything good in there?
Hell no.
Hey, there's a whole basket of Band-Aids right here. I think I need these for my sexual healings.
Give me a pack too. All those Legos on the wall.
So I did browse the Legos on the wall one last time, and all the prices were like eBay comped out plus $5. Trippy. Oh, these are all like sealed?
Yeah.
Like unopened?
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, or I guess fortunately for me, half of them were opened and the other half were unopened. And this is another great example. These sets look brand new, sealed in the box, but the boxes had been opened. They were charging $50 for this when I've seen one sell for $40. Trippy. It's just a little all over the place with their pricing. And honestly, it was about time to skedaddle. Oh my God, I'm pissed. All right, guys, so I jumped out of there. I wanted one set in particular, and this guy cooked me like a second before I got there, and then I was just stuck looking at the other shit, and it was all like sold comped priced. So it would have been fine for me wanting one Lego set that I actually wanted for my personal use only, but you ain't making no money in that sale, my brethren. Then the lady freestyled a price on me for an unpriced item, and it was outlandish. And that one item was this idea book, originally priced at 99 cents. It had no price on it. This is a thin-ass magazine. She said $20 for this. I was like, oh, tripping.
Personal foul, tripping.
But yeah, I do feel bad for anyone who tried to buy something to sell because they got cooked. Holy Shizzleberry, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all thought I would go out sad on the first day of that sale, you are wrong. I've patiently waited 2 days for the Lord's Day, Sunday, half off, I hope, at this sale. Because they were charging full-blown eBay comped sale prices, plus a few dollars, this is the best time to actually get the items for probably what they should have originally been priced at. So I'm gonna see how many items people passed on, and hopefully I do cook on some of the things that were on that wall, some of the smaller sets. And if there are some bigger sets, I definitely am gonna grab those as well, but only time will tell. Let's get up in there for round 2. It's time to run this thing back.
Round 2. Fight.
Good morning.
Okay, here we go again, guys. Moment of truth. Yep, everything is still there just as I predicted, probably because the prices are a bit high off rip. So I grabbed what I wanted to collect personally, which are definitely the castle sets, and then the Star Wars sets definitely enticed me as well, because hey, seal sets go for a little bit of bread, you feel me? So yes, half off. The deals were a lot more reasonable today, so I grabbed the vast majority of the items because I knew I needed to scoop and score on these hooers. So I grabbed the Star Wars, the classic Lego themes, because those are personally my favorite, and they do harken back to my childhood. The DC and Harry Potter and the Mission on Mars, I didn't want as much, so left those behind. Thank you.
That's it?
Yeah. So I also grabbed this Space Police set. I thought my son would enjoy it. It alleges that it's missing pieces, so for 10 bucks, I don't even mind. But dude, they're selling this for 20 originally, and that's how much it resells for if it has everything. So it's just kind of dumb. I also grabbed this classic empty box because I want to build some of the stuff on it. And yeah, that was pretty much all that I really liked that was vintage and cool. All right. So this is the total haul. Now this do look sealed, which is actually good. It's priced at 60, so it'll be 30. That'll be okay considering it is brand new. I think this little land speeder is brand new as well, unopened, which is also good. It'll be $7.50, I think. Oh no, it'll be $15, sorry. 15? This dude retails like for 50 used. It does have the box, so it'll be 25. That's not bad. Honestly, just as a collector myself, this one's not terrible. The 40 price range on this one is kind of outlandish. 15. And I think this pupper is sealed as well, is good. The Island Racer is super sick. I gotta grab this box just because the back of the box alternate builds are crazy on these vintage sets. So this will be a little inspiration. And then I know this sells for about 20, even though it's incomplete. $10, just something for the child. But yes, huge stack. The redemption arc is somewhat complete. All right, guys, so we're up out of there. I am extremely happy and also a little salty. My bag is full of dope items that I got off that wall. So first and foremost, look at this. Got a super ancient Lego Viking Voyager set. I am stoked on this one, seeing as I am a Lego castle kind of collector. And it does have all the figs in it. It looks like it has all the pieces, which is very great. Makes me happy. The only thing that is sketchy is the boxes were open and the dude on the first day was talking about, oh, they're sealed. No offense to him, he probably just didn't look that thoroughly. I think he was just running security or something, honestly. But yeah, it has the original Toys R Us tag, $8.99. Jesus Christ, dude. I paid $30 for this. 30 stinking dollars for this. And they wanted 60. So if I wanted to sell it, I think I could sell it for like 60 to 75 bucks. Oh man, it just has so many classic figs with the little smiley faces and no details that I think I'm gonna hang on to it. And another set that I got, this actually pissed me off though, was this bad boy. I think this cost me, I think 25 bucks for this dude, which is what it is roughly worth, resold with the box open like this. But dude, it's missing a whole ass figure. And that's not even the first time they did this. Don't think I left empty-handed on the first day. No, my guys. On the first day, I grabbed one set that was $6. They said it was missing one piece. It's worth about $32. but it's missing the whole fig. Luckily, my friend goes into abandoned houses, and I bought a bunch of Lego off him and found the fig that goes with it. So it was divine serendipity. And now let me get to some of the Graylios. So a lot of the boxes were open. However, this box was not fully sealed, man. You have the Naboo swamp scene. This is from 1999 when the figure still had yellow faces, got Jar Jar Jamaican Binks on it. But this guy never was opened, and it honestly tripped me out because everything else had been opened over there. So this being brand new in the box is like $60 to $70. I paid 30 bucks, so I am gonna sell this. I'm not like a Star Wars collector by any means. And the only reason I'm really flipping it is to try and fund the ish that I actually want in my collection. So that is a huge dub, or at least a minor dub. I mean, it's like looking at 30 bucks right there. Now the big dub ski is right here. This was priced at $30, which is roughly like $5 more than the open box price. But this is another sealed set. Fuck with me. So there it is, man. Lego System 7110, the Land Speeda. Believe it or not, this small set of 47 pieces goes for $100 to $115. Brand new. Thank you for shopping at Toys R Us. You're welcome. This pupper I am gonna probably throw on eBay. But wait, there's more. I also got this little adventurer set. They priced it at $30. It's worth about $30 with the box. Nothing cool. I might honestly keep that one though, because I mean the set itself is cool, but the bread I'm gonna make isn't substantial by any means on this one. Just a little quick double up, but very nice. This is all pure nostalgia. I had a lot of these sets as a kid, so the adventurers theme, pirates, castle, they do hold true to my heart. I did have these Star Wars sets too, but it's just the Star Wars hype has kind of killed it for me, and they keep making more shit, and I feel like diluting the product, honestly, but that's just my opinion. Now, I grabbed one other set that was priced at 20 bucks for $10. It was missing some pieces, but I'm gonna go back, believe it or not, and this is why I'm kind of pissy. I bought all these sets for half off, but I found 3 more sets which they did price improperly, and they were doing sealed box set pricing, and the boxes were open. So I took them to the front like, hey, I bought all these. Can you work out more than 50% off on these items? Dude, this old lady who's been giving me this damn ass weird energy, she comes up and goes, well, no one bought them because you had them in your bag the whole time. And I go, no, I didn't. Them shits were on the wall. Who are you falsely accusing of potentially purchasing an item and putting it back last minute because the price was too high? It actually was not me in this case, because that is low moral character in estate sales. Like, I get it. If a bunch of people come through, you grab all the items and you're like, actually, never mind. It's not cool. They can miss out on sales. So to me, that's a pretty substantial allegation that lady just levied my way. And I was like, what the hell? I was like, lady, them shits were all on the wall. Check the footage. Thank you. That's it? Yeah. But yeah, that was super weird. Like, that lady's been giving me passive aggressive Karen energy. But I grabbed these like 90s Ninja Turtles in the bag. They're out here suffocating. They're like $5 a piece. Again, they're worth about 10 ski, but I just thought they were cool for my kid to play with. But overall, I am pretty satisfied. Hopefully I can make the ultimate come up and get items for like 75% off at the end of the day later on. We gon' see.
Final round. Fight.
So I made one last final stop right before the sale closes. I'm gonna try and get hopefully better deals on these items. But these little idea magazines always go crazy, so we'll see. All right, y'all. I did not expect this estate sale video to take this turn, but I had to sit down for this one. So I took all the items I just gathered in the house up to cash out on. I followed the directions of the lady running the sale to come back after 3. I came back at 3:45. There was only an hour left of the sale before they left. I grabbed those few items, took them to the front. They were all still there, the same ones that were there this morning. And I'm like, so what can you do on these items? And she goes, well, let me just add everything up and then I'll give you a price. So in my head, I don't like when people do that because I can do that as well. So I added up all the items with my price in my head. She added up the items with her price in her head and basically added up everything, took 50% off, and then took $10 off of the entire total, which I was like, this is crazy. So I told her piece by piece what I would like to buy the items for, considering they were still there on the last day of the sale. So she calls backup in, which I pray to God I have footage of this lady, because when I do transactions or when I'm coming face to face with a lot of the sellers, I typically don't like recording them. I just try and not record too many other people. It's kind of hard with the GoPro. So I cut off the camera, unfortunately, during this whole interaction because it was insane. But the white lady comes up, she sees these 2 sets that are really new, contemporary, not worth anything. I was just gonna get them for parts. And she just blazes by, grabs them, and goes, absolutely not, when I said the price I would like for them. She takes them, goes to a whole nother room in the house and puts them down. So I was like, that's weird. Like, she was like bumping into me, bum rushing me. I was like, what the hell going on, Granny? So the lady at the cash register hits me with the, well, I can't do 75% off. I never do 75% off. We'll just take them to the sale next week. And I'm like, is the point to sell items or to take them to the next sale? So that struck me as weird. I get it if you don't want to make a sale, but to hold items and take them house to house just seems inefficient. So it's not making sense to me. So the white lady comes back in the room after taking items physically away that I guess are unpurchasable from me for whatever reason in her head she rationalized it. And I ask about another set. I'm like, y'all got this price at $60. It sells for $19 in its current condition. She's like, well, I looked up everything on eBay, it'd be $60. That's why. And I go, ma'am, this isn't eBay. This isn't an estate sale. There's not a million people walking in who are specifically collectors of this item searching for it who are gonna walk into this house in Houston. I'm sorry, that's just not gonna happen. So she's like, well, let me go look it up. So she takes that item and another one. Okay, I only had like 8 items, takes them to another room, comes back and goes, one sold for $25, depends on the condition of the box. The box was butchered, lady. The box was butchered. So I tell her, I'm willing to pay $8, considering one sold for $19. That's like half off. If y'all price it at eBay comps, I'm paying half of that right now. And she goes, well, you pull up a listing then. And I tell her, ma'am, we're at an impasse. No matter what I show you, you've made up in your mind that you're not gonna sell me this item. Granny taps me on the shoulder and goes, okay, and takes the 2 items away again. And so there's still a little pile of 4 to 5 items. And I'm like, dude, I gotta leave this place because this lady just hit me with the most condescending pat on the shoulder, passive aggressive energy. And I pray to God the footage shows that she even has been making weird ass faces at me. Like, I hope my mind is not tripping. But I feel like I have some unspoken beef with this woman. And I think it's because she overheard a bunch of people in the sale talking about how overpriced the sale was. So I hate to do this, and I never do this to estate sale companies, but Yolanda's estate sale company, taxes, they don't make deals. And I told them, ultimately, I'm upset because y'all wasted my time. Why tell me to come back at 3:30 if you're really not going to hook a boy up? I just had to drive back to this house. All the items that were there this morning are still there not being sold. I would have bought the items that no one else is going to buy if collectors came to this house for games, magazines, all that shit, and y'all are selling video games without the games in them for $150 for the case. Come on, man! Come on! Come on, man! Anyways, yeah, needless to say, I didn't buy anything. I'm gonna maybe include a picture of the lady. I don't like putting people on blast, but bro, I literally do not care if I ever step in a house that they do a sale at again, because I already feel like off rip this lady doesn't like me and she'll probably tell me just to leave. So if you're watching this right now, you are tripping and you gotta calm down with that. I'm in the industry of selling shit. You make deals with people. That's what you do. Sometimes I sell items for less than I ideally would want, but as long as the customer is happy, I know they'll come back. I will never go back. And hopefully none of y'all go back to her sales, because they're straight up tripping on me. So we're live in the editing studio and I have some in-game film analysis of what occurred at that sale where I really blundered and dropped the ball. And that's what's cool about wearing a GoPro, is you really have a mind's eye view into how you mess up or maybe don't notice things. So dude, I was looking for 2 sets when I walked in. One of them is the original Lego castle, the first one ever released. It's all yellow. It honestly looks kind of hideous, but it's worth like $475 and I love castle shit, so I was gonna grab it for the personal collection, and I did not see it where the photos indicated it would be on the shelf with all the other Lego boxes. It was on the floor, dude. It was on the floor, and only watching back this footage do I notice it. And then later on, my boy Pinocchio has it in his bag. And what's even crazier is it was incomplete and he has it on Marketplace for $400.
I wish I might.
Dude, they honestly sell for $180 in the exact same condition except with more figs. Like the one he got is guaranteed missing half of the figs. So do you guys think I should hit him with a $180 offer on on Facebook, bro? I don't think that'll go well, but I have evidence, dude. I have facts, science-based evidence. So in conclusion, where am I at upon this video being done and being done edited? I don't know. I had a horrible experience day one. Then on the half off day, it was great. And then I should have just, hey, kept up my flow and not gone back. I went back for double dippings and that's when it all soured, y'all. But yeah, it's just kind of crazy out here, man. I don't know. I found some good shit, don't get it twisted, but this game is wild. And you guys all know what it's like to experience taxation without representation, and just take it upon yourself to make it stop, okay? Until next time, live the dream, eat that ice cream. I am going live on Whatnot every single Tuesday and right after this video. So I start everything at $1 and you guys determine the price. Not eBay, not me, the people. And yeah, I determine the price on my website. So check that out too. Until next time, y'all, I'll see y'all very soon.
Killing these songs, leaving a bloody life I roost to. And I'm in it to win it, so I'm somebody that you should get used to.